Welcome to Nairobi National Park, a unique wilderness nestled on the doorstep of Kenya's bustling capital. Just 7 kilometers from the city center, this park offers a rare blend of urban proximity and untouched nature. This is haven for wildlife lovers with over 400 reported bird species and over 100 mammal species. When you visit Nairobi, a game drive in the Nairobi National Park should not miss from your checklist. One of the animals you will not miss to spot is the white rhino. Despite their fearsome size and prehistoric appearance, white rhinos are peaceful grazers, the gentle giants of the savanna. Males can weigh up to 2,300 kilograms, while females average around 1,700 kilograms. With their thick armor-like skin and iconic horns, they appear almost invincible. But their strength masks a vulnerability. Unlike predators, rhinos rely on their keen sense of smell and sharp hearing more than sight. Their eyesight is poor, but their nostrils detect danger and opportunity from far away. White rhinos are grazers, not browsers. With wide, square-shaped lips perfectly adapted for cropping grass, they spend up to half the day feeding. They help shape the landscape by keeping grasses trimmed and preventing bush encroachment, making way for other herbivores to thrive. In this way, they serve as ecosystem engineers, maintaining balance in the grassland ecosystem. A female white rhino gives birth to a single calf after a long gestation period of 16 months. Calves can weigh between 40 and 65 kilograms at birth and stay close to their mothers for up to 3 years, learning how to find food and stay safe. The bond between mother and calf is strong. During this time, the mother will not breed again, giving her full attention to raising the young. In the wild, white rhinos can live up to 50 years. Males reach sexual maturity around 10 to 12 years, while females mature earlier, around 6 to 7 years. Their most iconic feature, the horn, is made of keratin, the same substance as our fingernails. It's used for defense, dominance, and digging for water, or breaking branches. But this horn has also made them a target. Driven by myths of medicinal value and status, demand for rhino horn has fueled an illegal trade that pushes these creatures to the brink. Poaching remains their greatest threat, even in protected areas. Nairobi National Park is indeed a rare sanctuary unexpected refuge where one of Africa's most majestic creatures still roams, the white rhinoceros. In its early days, this park was not always considered a suitable habitat for these iconic grazers, with Nakuru National Park and Olpeheta Conservancy believed to be better suitable for this task. Perhaps the size of the park and its location within the city, with urban development sprawling from all sides, the fear was justified. With only a few white rhinos introduced into the park for experimental basis, the success of white rhinos in the Nairobi National Park has been so huge. Today, Nairobi National Park is a rhino sanctuary. It supports rhino conservation, playing a vital role in breeding and as a safe haven. The white rhinos found there are primarily there for protection and to ensure the species' survival. The Wildlife Authority often turns to the Nairobi National Park as a source of rhinos for a systematic repopulation program to specific former ranges outside the park, with the most recent translocation targeting a new rhino population in the Lower Saba Conservancy. The park offers a controlled environment, protection from poaching, and supports breeding programs, which are crucial steps in safeguarding endangered rhino populations and contribute to their numbers before potentially being moved to other areas. With fully armed rangers patrolling day and night, there is no reported rhino poaching incident for many years from the Nairobi National Park. In fact, in the Nairobi National Park, the main threat faced by white rhinos is the infighting among the competing males. Once a while, the wildlife team and the vet team are called to intervene and treat badly wounded rhinos. Today, a tourist visiting Nairobi National Park is guaranteed sighting of the white rhino, with only a few other parks and conservancies offering such front-row seat at nature. In this park, all rhinos are ear-notched, a special identifier that makes it easier for rangers to identify all individuals and account for them every day. Habitat loss and human-wildlife conflict also chip away at their fragile population. Rhinos do not have natural enemies. Cases of lions taking down a full-grown white rhino is almost impossible. However, a lost young calf can easily be taken down by a pride of lions. This is never the case when the mother is around, with lions always keeping off from their sharp horns. The story of the southern white rhino is an extraordinary one. This iconic species had been poached to the brink of extinction in the early 1900s, with only 50 to 100 individuals remaining in protected conservancies. Today, the population is estimated at over 16,000 individuals, with the majority in South Africa. As of 2024, Kenya's southern white rhino population was estimated to 971 individuals. Today, Kenya ranks high as a stronghold of the southern white rhino species, a recovery from a small population introduced from South Africa in 1965 with additional numbers 1970s, 1992, and 1994. But not all is lost. Kenya is at the forefront of rhino conservation. Nairobi National Park plays a vital role as a secure breeding site protected by dedicated rangers, surveillance, and community engagement. Dehorning programs, education, and stricter law enforcement offer a ray of hope. Each rhino protected here is a symbol of resilience, a living legacy. White rhinos aren't just survivors of an ancient lineage. They're vital players in their ecosystem, creators of grasslands, guardians of biodiversity. Their story is a mirror of our relationship with nature, one that demands both reflection and action. In the heart of a modern city, the white rhino endures, wild, proud, and free. If we protect them, we protect so much more than a species. We protect the wild spirit of Africa itself. Today, the tourists and visitors alike are guaranteed of catching a glimpse of these prehistoric giants, grazing, bathing, and even quenching their thirst in one of many freshwater holes in the park. The Nairobi National Park is not known for the white rhino only. It is also home to a good number of black rhinos. Elusive, endangered, and fiercely important. Though they share a name and ancestry, the black rhino is no twin of the white. It is smaller in size and prefers densely forested areas. With a hooked upper lip, black rhinos are browsers feeding on shrubs, twigs, and small trees. This distinguishes them from their grazing white rhino cousins. In shaping the vegetation, black rhinos help maintain biodiversity. Their feeding clears paths for smaller animals and regenerates plant growth, making them keystone species in the bushland. Where the black rhino feeds, the ecosystem breathes. Despite their imposing presence, black rhinos have poor eyesight. They can barely see beyond 30 meters, but nature compensates. Their sense of smell is extraordinary, detecting predators, rivals, or humans from great distances. Their hearing is acute, with ears that swivel like satellite dishes. Unlike the more docile white rhino, the black rhino is notoriously aggressive. Startle it, and it may charge first, ask questions later. Highly territorial, solitary, and unpredictable, the black rhino is a relic of wilder times. After a gestation period of 15 to 16 months, a female gives birth to a single calf, a small miracle weighing around 35 to 50 kilograms. The calf will stay with its mother for up to 3 years, learning to navigate a world of danger and survival. During this time, the mother remains fiercely protective. In the wild, a black rhino may live up to 35 to 45 years. Males reach maturity around 8 to 10 years, females a little earlier at about 6 to 7 years. They are highly territorial animals, with males known to fight sometimes to death when defending their territories. Such incidents often prompt authorities to relocate black rhinos to other parks to avoid overpopulation and injuries from frequent fights. The black rhino's horn, made of keratin, the same material as human nails, serves many purposes: digging for water, breaking branches, and as a weapon in battle. But it's this horn that has brought the black rhino to the edge of extinction, not for what it does, but for what it's wrongly believed to do. Driven by myths of medicinal powers and status, the illegal trade in rhino horn has decimated populations across Africa. Kenya has not been spared. Large-scale poaching saw black rhino population decline by 96% just over a period of 20 years, from over 70,000 individuals in the 1970s to just below 2,410 by 1995. Thanks to persistent conservation efforts and criminalization of poaching in many African countries, the population of the black rhino has since recovered to estimated 7,000 individuals across Africa. Today, Kenya is home to just over 1,000 individual black rhinos, well on track to reach a target of 2,000 individuals by 2035. Even though a huge number of these elusive rhinos call Nairobi National Park home, sighting them is not often easy. They prefer to stay in thick bushes that cover 30% of the park area. Tourists on strict timelines in the park have less than 50% chance of seeing black rhinos. Even within protected zones, poaching remains a constant threat. Every rhino lost is a blow not just to the species, but to the soul of the savanna. But here in Nairobi National Park, the black rhino has found sanctuary. Behind electric fences and round-the-clock ranger patrols, they are monitored, protected, and cared for. Thanks to Kenya Wildlife Service, local communities, and international partners, Nairobi is now home to a growing population of eastern black rhinos, one of the last strongholds for this critically endangered species. The black rhino is more than a symbol of wild Africa. It is an engineer of ecosystems, a guardian of balance, a survivor of millennia. If we save the black rhino, we save so much more. In the sprawling plains of the Nairobi National Park lies a gentle giant, the Maasai giraffe, the tallest living animal. Known for their distinctive coat patterns and towering presence, these graceful creatures are an iconic symbol of East Africa's savanna. Maasai giraffe is one of the 3 giraffe species found in Kenya, and is the most widespread of them all. The other 2 being the reticulated giraffe found in the Samburu National Park. The Nubian or Rothschild's giraffe, the 2nd giraffe species in Kenya, is primarily found in the west of the Rift Valley, in areas such as the Ruma National Park at the shores of Lake Victoria and at the shores of Lake Baringo, where it is also known as Baringo giraffe. The Maasai giraffe, or Giraffe camelopardalis tippleskirki, is distinguished by jagged star-shaped patches on their coat, unique to each individual. Their remarkable height allows them to browse high into the acacia trees, feeding on leaves out of reach for many other animals. The males can reach up to 19 feet or 5.5 meters and weigh 2,475 to 4,275 pounds. 1,100 to 1,900 kilograms, while females can grow to 16 feet or 4.8 meters and weigh 1,575 to 2,700 pounds, 700 to 1,200 kilograms. Predominantly found in the savanna grasslands of Kenya and Tanzania, Maasai giraffe is the largest and the tallest of all the giraffe species. So, when you visit the Nairobi National Park and you come across these giants, just know you are staring at the tallest land animals. Migration is a vital part of their lifestyle. During the dry season, Maasai giraffes frequently move in search of greener pastures and water sources, often covering distances of up to 50 kilometers in their seasonal journeys. This is the time when highest numbers are sighted within the Nairobi National Park, as large numbers migrate into the park and converge in search of these vital resources. Giraffes are social animals living in loose, adaptable herds that can range from a few individuals to over 20. Their social structure is matriarchal. Female giraffes lead the groups, while males may be more solitary or form bachelor groups. During mating season, males engage in necking, a display of strength where they swing their long necks at rivals to establish dominance. The winner gains the right to mate with receptive females. The mating involves a complex display and gentle nudging of the female, a process that can last for days. The gestation period lasts about 14 to 15 months. A single calf is born, usually standing around 1.8 meters tall and already capable of walking within a few hours to keep pace with the herd. Cases of twin giraffe calves are extremely rare, with an estimated twinning rate of about 1 in 280,000 births, though some sources cite fewer than 40 twin births in 8,600 total births worldwide. Due to the small uterine space and the high energy demands of giraffes, twin births are often problematic, with calves typically being premature, weak, and struggling with complications, leading to a high mortality rate. Despite these odds, Nairobi National Park has been in the headlines for a twin giraffe calf as recently as 2022, as confirmed by the then Tourism Cabinet Secretary. Newborn calves stay close to their mothers, nurse frequently, and are vulnerable to predators. Their calf's height and agility help it avoid danger, but lion prides are constant threats. Lions are the primary predators of Maasai giraffes, often targeting calves or weaker individuals. A giraffe's powerful kick, capable of delivering 1,500 pounds of force, is a true line of defense used to ward off predators when threatened. Their long, muscular legs combined with their formidable kicks make giraffes dangerous opponents. A well-placed kick can fatally injure a lion or other predators. Despite their height, giraffes must find water to survive. They typically drink every few days, using their long necks to reach water sources while remaining alert for predators. Giraffes can live up to 25 years in the wild, navigating the challenges of their environment with agility and grace. The Maasai giraffe, an emblem of strength and serenity amid the wild landscapes of Kenya. Protecting them ensures the continuation of an extraordinary chapter in Africa's natural history.